So actually, I have a comment on the live stream from Jackson. Actually, we did answer something like this earlier in the live stream, but I'm going to answer it again because I want to make sure you hear it, Jackson. If parents have joint decision making rights and disagree on an educational or health issue, what are some common tiebreakers other than going through mediation? Actually, really going through mediation is an avenue to find an agreement because the two of you are to agree on this. The tiebreaker, unless it's outlined in your parenting plan, which most parenting plans don't have it because it's not common in Florida, but your tiebreaker will be presenting it to court. And if it's some sort of educational decision or health, you really need to bring an expert. And that expert might be your child's pediatrician, or it might be the school if the child, for example, needs an IEP and the other parent isn't agreeing to it, right? So a lot of these things are going to require some creative lawyering because there's no cut and dry rule. There's no law on should a child get an IEP. There's no cut and dry rule or law on should you allow your child to be on ADHD medication rather than trying some other therapeutic source, right? Will you look like a bit of a knucklehead if you refuse like cancer treatment? Yeah, you will. But if the decision is should we do chemo or remove the leg, I understand this is dark. I just have to deal with these issues all day. So they're not dark for me because I feel like I'm helping families. So you'll have to forgive me on that. But if it's how do we make that decision? Sometimes it is through bringing it through to a judge and asking them to help you to give the parent seeking the action what's called ultimate decision making over that one action, right? So it can get hairy if the two of you have such a high conflict. Some other ways that you can resolve that kind of a conflict is getting a parenting coordinator involved in your situation. If you and your ex have a lot of conflicts on it, you get a parenting coordinator involved and you have them assist you, right? It's an alternative dispute resolution, kind of like mediation, but it helps you keep lawyers out of your life without having to go to court because we're not always the best problem solvers and we come often with a hefty price tag. We're worth it, but not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And